What's up, guys? Welcome to the MashUp, and today I'm reviewing the movie Scoob. I love Scooby-Doo. I remember when I was a kid growing up, I'd always wake up in the morning, get ready for school, and I'd turn on the TV and I'd be watching Scooby-Doo. I even enjoyed some of the various animated movies that were released. Some of my favorites include when Shaggy became a werewolf and when they went to Zombie Island. There have been almost 40 animated Scooby-Doo movies made, and they've gone on various adventures and met various people. So how does Scoob stack up? Let's find out. But before we get to that, make sure you hit that like button because hitting that like button is like giving Scoob Scooby snacks. And who doesn't love Scooby snacks? Also, make sure you stay till the end of the video so I can give you details about this month's giveaway. Let's get to the review. With hundreds of cases solved and adventures shared, Scooby and the gang face their biggest, most challenging mystery ever, a plot to unleash the ghost dog Cerebus upon the world. As they race to stop this global dogpocalypse, the gang discovers that Scooby has a secret legacy and an epic destiny greater than anyone could ever imagined. Spoiler alert, if you have not seen the movie, stop the video and save it to your watch later list. Go watch the movie, then come back. Let's get to the review. So I only bring this up because after watching Mortal Kombat Legends Scorpion's Revenge, and that intro having more of a cross-character playful skit going on, this intro was kind of meh. It was just basically the Warner Brothers logo flipping over to the Warner Brothers animated logo, and then us descending down into the world. That's it. That's kind of, it wasn't, too playful and kid-like and just got you excited for the movie you're about to watch. Now, saying that, that's really just a minor gripe of my own, so it doesn't really reflect the movie per se, but I just wanted to rant about it. Alright? So the movie begins with us learning how everybody meets and forms Mystery Inc. I really related to young Scooby and Shaggy in this movie because as a kid myself, I didn't have a whole lot of friends and I wanted friends. And so my mom bought me a dog who I named Alex, and she became my best friend, just like Scooby became Shaggy's best friend. Funny note too, in the movie, Shaggy named Scooby after Scooby Snacks, and I named my dog Alex after the Nickelodeon TV show, The Secret World of Alex Mack. There's a fun fact for you. But I thought that was kind of cute, and I really could relate to that, wanting a friend and getting a friend and the best companion you can have. So the gang first meets during Halloween, and it's funny because the costumes that they're in really speak to the personalities of who the characters are. You'll know what I mean when you see this, but for instance, Daphne is Wonder Woman, and she's a real girly girl, and I think it's a real cool nod from Warner Brothers to put Wonder Woman in this movie, because not only is she a Warner Brothers character, but Wonder Woman 1984 is also coming out this year, so that's kind of a cool nod. Fred is a knight in shining armor, which kind of speaks to his whole being the leader of the group and being strong. And then you have Velma's costume, which made me laugh out loud because she's going as Ruth Bader Ginsburg, and given that Velma's smart, that totally speaks to her character. So they're trick-or-treating, and after Shaggy gets his bag stolen by these two kids who are dressed as the Insane Clown Posse, which I thought was funny in the right that I don't think young kids who watch this movie are going to understand who those people are, but nonetheless, they take his bag of candy and they throw it in this haunted house, and that's where they're introduced to Fred, Velma, and Daphne, who as a group go into the haunted house and not only get the bag of candy, but solve the mystery of the ghost that haunts the house that the town knows about, and basically finds a criminal and becomes Mystery Inc. And that's how they meet. Something that I really enjoyed about the movie was that it gave homage to the old classic TV show intro. After the group meets, we go into the movie intro montage, and it shows the gang going from kids to being adults, and it also throws in some of the famous villains and ghosts and stuff that we've known from the TV show. It was just really cool, and it felt very nostalgic. The movie has quite a few funny moments. One that I thought was funny and cute was when Daphne is actually researching the villain Dick Dastardly, and he pulls up his criminal record, and as they're going through the list of his rap sheet, and they see stuff like tripped old ladies and stealing Netflix on his rap sheet. That's hilarious. While the movie had jokes that were for kids, they also had a bunch of jokes that were for adults as well. There's a part where Dynamite tells Blue Falcon that he's basically stupid because he thought Tinder was an app where you buy firewood. And there's also a part where Dick Dastardly is telling Scoob about his long-lost dog, Muttley, and Scoob asks him if he's been chipped. So there's some pretty clever and more mature jokes in there that I think will go over some of the kids' heads, but I thoroughly enjoyed all the ones that I got. I love that in this movie we finally get some history to Scooby-Doo. We learn that he's a long-lost descendant to Alexander the Great's dog and is the key to opening up the gate to the underworld. Now, we still don't know why he can talk and why people don't think it's weird that they're talking to a talking dog, but it's okay, I guess. So there's a message throughout the movie about friendship and how as people get older and maybe do new things, they may grow apart, but that doesn't mean that friendships can't get stronger and basically just last forever. I think everybody can relate to that. I have friends that I've known for, gosh, almost 15 years. We don't necessarily get to talk to each other all the time now or see each other, but when we do, it's nice to get together and we just rekindle old times, and it's nice to have friendships like these that are probably going to last forever. I don't know if the age demographic of this movie will necessarily get that message, but I know they will when they get older. So the animation on this movie is well done. The attention to detail is phenomenal. There were scenes where you could actually see the fabric on Velma's sweater or the fur on Scooby-Doo. That's crazy. And even at times, I almost thought that the human characters I was watching, they were like real people. It was sometimes hard to remember I'm watching an animated cartoon movie. Let's talk about the voice acting in this movie. The movie is voiced by an all-star cast that include Will Forte, Mark Wahlberg, Zac Efron, Amanda Seyfried, Gina Rodriguez, Ken Jeong, Tracy Morgan, just to name a few. Some of the actors do a better job than others. I think Will Forte did an awesome job as Shaggy. It was really hard for me to tell that it was Will Forte's voice because he did such a good job of immersing himself in the character. The same goes for Gina Rodriguez, who voiced Velma. I'm familiar with her voice from watching Jane the Virgin, so it was really hard for me to remember that it was her because she did such a good job of being Velma. An actor who did a great job with this character was Jason Isaacs. He's the one who voices Dick Dastardly. Who knew that the villain from The Patriot and Draco Malfoy's dad from Harry Potter would do such a good job voicing this character? I thoroughly enjoyed him. And I can't forget Kim Jong as Dynamite. He was funny and sarcastic like Kim Jong, but you couldn't even tell it was him. Now, as far as the rest of the cast goes, Zac Efron, Amanda Seyfried, Tracy Morgan, and I hate to say it, Mark Wahlberg, they just didn't really add anything to their characters as far as their voice acting goes. Mark Wahlberg was Blue Falcon because in real life Mark Wahlberg is built, so he's Blue Falcon. Okay, I guess. And then Zac Efron was Fred because he was a jock in High School Musical. Sure, I guess. But needless to say, they didn't really just bring an extra oomph to their acting when it came to these characters, at least in my opinion, because that's why you're watching this video. So basically all I have to say is, in the words of Simon Cowell, it's a no from me. Something cool I thought they did with this movie was they had various crossover of characters from the Hanna-Barbera catalog. You have Dynamite and Blue Falcon along with Dee Dee Sykes. You have Captain Caveman, Dick Dastardly, along with his sidekick Muttley. And I think all those characters together really meshed together really, really well and really just added to the story. It makes me wonder what other kind of character crossovers Warner Brothers might have up their sleeve in other animated movies. When I was doing my research for this review, I found that Scooby-Doo has had crossovers with multiple kinds of characters that include Harvey Birdman, Johnny Bravo, the brothers from Supernatural, wrestlers from the WWE, Teen Titans, and even Batman himself. So as with all potential franchise movies, this movie did leave it open for a sequel. At the end of the movie, after they've saved the day and everybody is back to normal, we do get a message from a frantic person in San Pedro who says, "Please, Mr. Ink, come save us from a ghost who's haunting our town." Potential sequel, guys. And you know what? I would love to see it. I think this movie deserves a sequel, and I would love to see them maybe pull from the catalog of obviously the various adventures that Scoob has already been on. I would love to see a more modern, updated version of Zombie Island. To be honest, I really like that movie, and I would love to see them do a modern, maybe even retelling of that story. Overall, I thoroughly enjoyed Scoob, and I highly recommend it, not only as a family movie, but even for all you Scooby-Doo fans out there. It has a great message, it's fun, it has funny moments, and it's just going to make you feel nostalgic. And that's my review of Scoob. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are on the movie if you've seen it. What were your favorite parts? And what were your maybe funny jokes? As I said in the intro, let's get to the details of this month's giveaway. This month I'm giving away Baby Yoda merchandise. That's right, you heard me. Baby Yoda, guys. This is stuff that I've ordered back last year, and it's finally coming in, and I want to share it with you. And all you have to do, so simple, guys, so simple, is be subscribed to the channel. Be subscribed, comment on any of my May videos. The more you watch, the more you comment, the more chances to win. And I'm giving away 4 prizes. 4 prizes, count them. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 prizes. I'm giving away a Baby Yoda plush, a Baby Yoda Funko Pop, a custom Baby Yoda canvas, and a Baby Yoda magnet. Who doesn't want any of that stuff? It could all be yours. So like I said, subscribe, comment, watch and comment, watch and comment, watch and comment, and you can win. I'm going to draw 4 names on May 31st and announce the winners the next day. So good luck. Remember to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. Hit that subscribe button notification bell if you want to see more videos. And I'll see you next time on the MashUp.